We talk to ourselves and we think we get this ideal, that's your spirit guide talking to you. Ask your spirit guide. If you can't see or hear, or you think you're just, don't use that silly word called imagination. Okay? Let it come. There's no such thing as imagination. Okay? First of all, how did you get this silly idea in your head anyway? It had to exist first of all, okay? Anything that you think of already exists. It does exist. Thoughts are just not made up. They come from some higher source.
He's awesome, isn't he?
And I'm going to start teaching more about this on Stickcam, about angels, spirit guides, ghosts, psychic ability, telepathy, dreams, more about the indigos and predictions for the world, and pretty much how we can lift the veil, because the veil is thinning right now. And I want people to know that the more you pray, the more you talk to God, the more you use your intuition, the more you meditate, the more you talk to your angels and talk to your guides, ask questions, come with the first idea, the more intuitive you will get, the more seeing clearly you will get, the more hearing you will get, the more insight you will get.
Yep.
It is very
just awesome.
Very intelligent in its learning experience, and I want people to know this. And I'm letting people know pretty much what a spirit guide is. There are people that you pick, that you made a contract with. Because before you even came to this earth, this test,
he is so
awesome. You chose your spirit guide. And
my new, I guess I could say my new little brother God gave me. I have 3 now. It's wonderful, considering I've always been the baby. So I did a little something for all my groups. I did a little something for my 4 clients. Set up my file for my 5th client. And just keep on keeping on, So I said, okay, I'm going to take a break before I go back to... oh God, is that a glare? Probably, huh? Sorry. I'm going to take a break and find some new people to, make friends with. And oh shoot, who was it on my channel? Oh shoot, I forgot her name. I'm sorry. Anyway, I clicked on her channel, watched her vid, and then he was in that section. Oh, he was in that section over here, talking about indigo children. I thought, oh wow, it's going to be great to hear a youngster actually talk about indigo children and paranormal children, children that see things and hear things and feel things. And his first video, you gotta go see his video, Chance Lucky Indigo, and he made a video on indigo children. He's awesome. He's awesome. I'm so glad that I crossed your path. You crossed my path. I'm so glad you agreed to be here with me now. How's that? Wow, he's just awesome. I've seen almost all 51 of your videos now. It's just so uplifting. And I've noticed other youngsters talking about their gifts and, the things that they were once afraid of, and they're not afraid anymore. That's just so fucking awesome. Could you imagine filling your child's head with, oh, it's wrong to be gay, it's wrong to be a man 5 foot tall, it's wrong to be light skinned black, dark skinned black, it's wrong to be fat. And then you hear other people younger than you. I mean, I don't know how old he is. In his videos, he only appears to be probably 20 at the most. Probably, I'd actually say about 18. But anyway, if I'm wrong, don't hate me for that, Chance. I love you. But it's just so refreshing to see youngsters come out and say, hey, there's nothing I can do about it, so I just decided to embrace it. When was the last time you embraced yourself? We got the young ones teaching us how to be grown. Come on, smack yourself now. Come on, just accept. Just accept. What is so hard about that? Now, I understand that everything comes into play. There's a reason for everything. The Bible, the Quran, the Talmud, everything. You know, there's a reason for everything. So I take all those itty bitty little reasons and you put it all together. You don't have to segregate this and, oh no, this is going to happen and that's going to happen because you don't know, you weren't there. Buck up. Get real. You don't know what Jesus said because he was talking some other language that got interpreted 25 times, and Buddha did too, and everybody else did too. We can only accept by faith that this is the right thing to do for us as individuals. So, you know, I don't want nobody preaching to me about how I believe because you don't believe how I believe. Just listen if you're going to listen and go on, you know, just like I do when I go to your channel. Unless it talks about a bunch of prejudice and hate stuff, then I don't. But it's just nice. Chance, it's so nice that you're a vessel for other youngsters and all those other youngsters out there on YouTube that might be watching this. You know, it is so great that you're talking about something that once scared the crap out of you, and now you're maintaining it, and you learn to control it instead of letting it control you. What if we all did that in life? You know, what if we all did that? You say, okay, I'm going to buck up. I'm not going to hate spiders anymore. So you know what I did to get over my spider fear? My bug fear, my whatever fear, I held it. I babysat a tarantula when my neighbor's grandson they all were going on vacation. She's like, that thing's not staying in my house. You know, it was a big rosy Texas rose, whatever, tarantula, and it was so precious. I mean, it's not its fault that we're scared of it. It's our own fault, our own fear, false impressions appearing as real. Fear is not real. So I said, okay, I choose to get over my fear, because how can I grow if I'm hanging on to all these fears and debt and buying mom a new car and da 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 da. You can't. Just give up the ghost. Trust me, it's easier just to give in. I still don't like bugs in the house, but hey, at least I pick them up and I escort them outside nicely now. And I'm no longer afraid of spiders or anything. Well, I never really was much afraid of anything. I had 4 brothers who taught me kind of sort of how to be a rough tom girl. But I digress. What if you just stopped? What if you just gave up one fear? What if you just gave up one notion, one false idea? Well, if I go to that church, they're not right. Why is yours any more right than anybody else? What makes me a devil worshiper and you're the child of God? Just let it go. Just accept me for me. I'm just Tosh. I'm a child of God too. We all came from the same place. Whatever you want to call it. You know, the force, God's source, the light, the whatever, universe. It doesn't matter what you call it. It is all the same thing. We should just call it. I'm sure it won't mind being called it. It's not a disrespect thing, because respect comes from the heart first. You know? But to see, I watch all these youngsters' videos today, it was just so emotional. It's just so emotional, you know? To know that they are so much more intelligent than their parents. And I say that from the aspect of, I once was afraid and now I'm not. And I face my gift. Because really that's all it is. Obviously this exists. There's billions and billions of people out there doing this for a living. You know, ghost busting or whatever you want to call it. Telling the spirits to go, you know, stop turning the lights and stuff on in the house and, you know, move on to bigger and better places. This really happens to real people. It's just not on television, people. It's really happening. Okay, I think my 10 minutes are up. It's really happening, so just accept. Love yourself. Just accept, you know, stop putting others down because they don't think the same way you did, like I do. You know, just because you choose not to think good, I'll leave you alone. Really, I will. Anywho, love yourself. Nice meeting you, Chance. Bye, baby. Mwah.